around our community. This is TSU TV News for Thursday, October 17, 2013. I'm Ari Carter. In the news this hour, Minnesota Vikings running back son killed by mom's boyfriend. With midterms coming early this semester, did TSU students feel prepared? The Texan season is off to a disappointing start, but why are most Americans disgusted with the fans? These stories and more when we return. South Dakota man is in jail after beating Minnesota Vikings running back star Adrian Peterson's son to death. The 2-year-old died Friday night from injuries sustained after being beaten by his mother's boyfriend, James Patterson, age 27. Peterson was not aware that he was the father of the child until months prior to the incident. The father and son met for the first time while the child was on life support. Sioux Falls authorities say Patterson has been charged with aggravated assault and aggravated battery of an infant. If convicted, he faces up to 40 years in prison and $80,000 in fines. The mother is not under investigation at this time. The idea of increased concentration on midterm exams and increased participation during homecoming week is the only reason most can find. With midterms a week early this semester coming on the 7th week, most students felt unprepared and most professors felt rushed. Will this tradition continue?
I did notice that midterms came early this semester, and I do feel like given an extra week, I would have done a lot better. And I believe it was because homecoming was the week after midterms, which I also feel like was rushed and thrown together. This is not the best homecoming week I've seen since being a Tiger.
What happened is that I checked my email, whenever. I was off during the summer, and I checked 2 email accounts. The TSU email I checked, and it seems like a couple of weeks before school started, I did receive a memo that said, don't forget that midterms will be a week earlier this semester, the 7th week and not the 8th week. It was a little off-putting because I'm just used to, after many years, if it's a 16-week semester, it's supposed to be the 8th week. So it took a little bit of adjustment, but not much.
Fall semester, Texas Southern University midterms fall on the 8th week, halfway through the 16th week semester. This semester, however, TSU pushed midterms up 1 week, leaving everyone wondering why. Of America is disgusted with the behavior of Texans fans after this Sunday's Rams game. Texans quarterback Matt Schaub was injured at the end of the 3rd quarter, and Texans fans booed and cheered in approval as he was carried off the field. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Schaub was sacked by Rams defensive lineman Chris Long. He fell awkwardly onto his right ankle, injuring both his ankle and his knee. He had to be removed from the game. As Schaub was being carried out, Texans fans cheered and booed in approval as he left the game. The Texans put in T.J. Yates as his replacement, and the Texans lost the game 38-13.
The situation is kind of messed up. I mean, he's there. This is his team. He's doing his best. This is what he does for a living. And I think a lot of the fans took it a little bit too far. I definitely think they did. And, it's kind of sad, but hopefully, he'll come back, put on a great show, and, the fans just got to stay loyal.
Defensive lineman Chris Long and other athletes reacted also with sympathy and disgust in reaction to the fans. Many students here at Texas Southern University feel the same. This is our. I'm Ari Carter. Thank you for choosing TSU TV News.